I just started saying what I was going to say in my head, and it sounds crazy. You don't know me yet, but my name is James, and I dropped out of school, out of college, and moved to Boston with my fiance. I've never lived in Boston. I'm from Maine, so it's a different life out here. But I'd love to tell you more about me. I love to travel, but who doesn't? I'm a runner, I work at Tracksmith, and I'm really just focused on changing the way that I've been living my life. I know that's just like a lot to like throw at a camera or a vlog or a journal. Let's call this a journal. So when I decided to take that leap of faith and pack up, leave most of my things behind, and come out to Boston with my fiance, my cat, so she can go to school at Boston University and I can, figure out what I'm doing. We jumped in. I hadn't even thought of getting a job. I hadn't thought of what I was gonna be doing out here, and I've been so lucky to settle in to what is now one of my favorite places on earth. I really just wanna share the day-to-day and like truly go through this process with a camera. Now, I just got this camera like right before I moved to Boston, and I was going through that kick it in your ass, like I'm gonna become a content creator. Everybody and their mother wants to do that these days. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but I don't know if I'm necessarily gonna be creating content. I'm gonna be journaling. I'm gonna be talking about how I feel and what life is like out here, and kind of documenting the happenings of Boston for a 20-something. So if you're interested in that, definitely stick around. So something that's more important to know about me is that I'm a runner and I'm very into that space, and I've been running seriously since I got to college, and I've decided that it's something that I'm gonna focus on more. I wanna run fast. And it's kind of interesting that we just ended up in Boston because Runner's World calls Boston the third best running city in the United States. And it definitely lives up to that. So I've been in Boston for 4 weeks now and running all kinds of miles all over the place through Boston. And I haven't found a place that I didn't love. So I'm gonna take you guys out there for a run in Boston. So we're gonna get out for a run. It's a great day for it. I'm feeling good, and whoa, holy crap. We are gonna get some miles in. I've got a little trick for any of you guys who run. This guy right here, put your keys in the watch band, dude. Doesn't go anywhere. So I have kind of come to the conclusion that I want to romanticize my life a little more. I've definitely been one of those people who's been head down, focusing on the wrong things, and you kind of forget like what's around you. And Boston is a great place that I don't think people romanticize as often as they could. It's definitely got that reputation of being gloomy and dark, but that's not been my experience. Everyone here has been welcoming and bright once you get through that thick outer shell that maybe is part of city life, but generally speaking, I love it here. Well, it's far from normal. It's normal, it's just like... I felt so goofy doing that, but it's one of the things I want to get over, so gotta do it. So while I'm still super sweaty, I kind of want to get these thoughts out. Running has been always a great place for, anyone to think. And of course I had that little moment where I stopped and talked about the beauty of Boston, but kind of the other thing that I think is important, or at least for this iteration of my journal, is how much better it is to not worry about what people are thinking about you. That is something, I know I'm dropping a lot on the camera for, like, hey, I'm James, welcome to the show. Caring about what people think is a big thing that I personally struggle with. Saying it out loud is weird, and thinking about it is even weirder, but forcing myself to be uncomfortable and talk to a camera and publicly film things and understand that the people around you, how much does their opinion matter? How much stake do they have in your life? And really, it's almost nothing. And for a while, I allowed those fears to kind of dictate what I did and how I live my life. But that's something I'd like to break, and this, I think, is a good way to get started. Wow, it sounds weird coming out, and it almost sounds like I should be saying this to someone with qualifications, but a camera is the second best thing. I think I'll leave it there, and, you know, I don't even want to do those corny, like, hey, remember, like, comment, and subscribe. But if you did appreciate it, of course, consider sticking around.